for good. So basically, Elphie's on the run because she found out the wizard was a fraud and turned on him. You know, back in the first movie when she found the broom, jumped out the window. What? Wow! No? Okay. Now Madame Morble's telling everyone in Oz that Elphie is evil and wicked and that she's trying to do bad things to people. No, seriously, that's literally all she says. Our homegirl Glinda is now a public figure and has no problem with telling everybody to kill her best friend. She's all like, I couldn't be happier because that is what happens when I had dreams come true! On the other hand, Fiera is the head of security, and he's kind of not all about being racist, but he goes along with it, for now. Then we flash back over to Munchkinland, where Nessa is being desperate as ever. She's being boxed stuck in Munchkinland, like, girl, he doesn't want you! Elphie comes back to ask for Nessa's help to stop the wizard, but Nessa's bratty self is sitting there like, wait, you never helped me, like, shut up! Anyway, Elphie decides to be the bigger person and gives Nessa magic silver shoes so that she's happy. When Bach walks back in and finds out, he's like, oh great, I don't need to be here anymore. I can go crash Glinda's wedding because I liked her more than you this whole time. Nessa is for some reason surprised, and her bitter self casts a spell on Bach to take his heart, of course, not knowing what she's doing, messing everything up, and Elphie has to fix it. Again, turning Bach into something that doesn't need a heart. Hint, hint. When Bach wakes up, he's confused, and that's what happens, and Nessa's annoying self blames it on Elphie. Like, seriously, can someone get rid of her? Oh, right. Anyway, back at Glinda's wedding. Oh, right. Glinda and Fiera are getting married. You didn't know that? Good. Now they did Fiera. But Elphie shows up to free the animals and crashes Glinda's wedding. Fiera sees her for the first time and ditches Glinda on the altar and goes with Elphie, leaving Glinda sad and the wizard and Madame Morble trying to hatch a plan to catch Elphie. Glinda decides to be petty and tells them that if she says her sister's in trouble, then they'll be able to find her. Now listen, I'm all for the Nessa hate, but that's your best friend's sister. I guess it's okay because Elphie makes it up because she goes and gets a little alone time with Fiera, which is now her man. Suddenly, she has a vision of a house falling on her sister, so she goes to see what happened. Turns out, Madame Morble summoned a tornado to fall on her sister, with a little girl inside, who comes and takes her sister's shoes and skips off on the yellow brick road with them. Elphie's obviously mad, especially at Glinda because Glinda gave the little girl the shoes, and they get into an argument ending in a full-out brawl. The girls are fighting. Then the guards come and try to take Elphie until Fiera comes to save her, leaving him captured and beaten to death, until Elphie tries to save him with her magic. I assume a couple days later, Dorothy finally makes it to the wizard with the gang, and he tells them to go kill the witch. So she and the angry Tin Men gather a mob to go kill the witch. Glinda starts thinking, maybe being racist isn't a good idea. So she goes to warn her best friend about the mob. Elphie decides to tie it with these audience and gives Glinda her spellbook. Elphie apologizes for stealing her man, and Glinda apologizes for helping kill her sister. And they both sing how they didn't change for good. Anyway, then Dorothy comes and melts the witch, and Glinda's all sad. Then she sees a green bottle and remembers the only other person in Oz who wears green is the wizard. Yes, the wizard is Elphie's father, and so he's obviously shook, and Glinda tells him he's gotta go. Same with Madame Morble, but I'm pretty sure the monkeys ate her. And Glinda goes and rules Oz, and actually tries to be the good witch. Meanwhile, we find out that Elphie faked her death, and Fiera is the scarecrow. Now they can't let anyone know that Elphie is still alive, so they both go off into the sunset, and we never see them again. The end. Boom.